Didn't even take a week. Yeah. Also, apologies for adventure, because I'm sick to the point where I feel chill, but not to the point where that's the point where I think I really need to go. Come on. I'm not like bedridden sick, but I'm kind of, my throat hurts. I'm a bit stuffy. It feels like there's something in my...
Alex! Dr. Friedman, you made it!
Hey!
But it shouldn't be.
Boy, are we glad to be here.
Yeah, we heard you ran into a little trouble out there. Combines were trying to hit in the front door. I think they learned their lesson. You mind if we keep dog patrolling out here?
Not at all. You heard him, dog. I'm gonna go see Dad. I'll catch up to you later. Take care of yourself.
I don't think Eli knows you're here yet. He's in Silo 1 access unit, right through here.
Shall we?
You smell that?
I don't feel anything anymore.
You and me both. What now?
This
Oh
is
no, what's that?
Well, now what?
I'm pretty sure this was...
All right, back to work, everyone. It's just another false alarm in the secondary silo.
Same old Dr. Magnuson.
Did they make me shorter? I think they make
So,
me shorter.
you ever used an AR-2 before?
AR-2? No. Now, an AR-3, sure. Plenty of times.
There is no such thing as an AR-3.
Well, see, in the city, the place was lousy with AR-3s.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it was. So do you know what the alternative fire method does on the AR-2? It kills hunters. How did you city folk kill hunters?
We sure as hell didn't use guns. We would just wrestle hunters to the ground with our bare hands. I used to kill 10, 20 a day. Just using my fists.
Oh, so when you're out in the field, you're gonna be punching hunters?
In the field? I'm not going out in the field. I'm a radio operator.
That's it. Leave. You don't need to be here, and I'm not gonna continue the lesson until you leave.
I'm staying right here.
I am serious. Leave.
Either they're all just acting stuff and
Not
he's-
going to continue until you leave.
I have become smaller.
Hey,
Illy.
Gordon, man, you made it.
Dad!
Alex.
I was so afraid I wouldn't see you again.
There, sweetheart. We're together now. That's all that matters. And look at you, son. I knew if you both stayed together, you could get through anything.
Yeah?
Yeah, I shrank.
We make a pretty good team.
Yeah, well, that's good because, well, now that the suppression field's down, we all have to do our part.
Dad?
Can you blame an old man for wanting grandkids?
You know what time it is? I'll get the crowbar.
What happened to you?
Dad, it's not what it looks like. I'm fine.
Are you
It is what
sure?
it looks
Shouldn't we
like.
have that looked at?
Really, I'm fine. Where's Dr. Kleiner?
What about
We should
my
get this
feet?
data to him right away.
Okay. Yes, we should.
Hey!
He'll
I
be
was watching
glad for a
that.
chance to get out of the silo. This way, Gordon. The way he and Magnuson have been going at it, you'd think they were still competing for grant money.
Some things never change.
Power to the main thruster.
Do we have any idea how long until the super portal's active?
We don't know for certain. We're keeping an eye on it.
And what about the Combine? Will we be able to launch before they attack?
It's gonna be close. All it would take is one Strider to destroy our rocket. But we're ready for him.
I'm sorry we couldn't get here any sooner, Dad.
Don't worry, sweetheart. We're gonna make it. I'm just so glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back.
You gotta tell them what should I?
Now listen here, Magnuson. There's no call for hurtful comments.
Why is he cradling that thing like I cradle my knees?
Why didn't you tell me they'd arrive?
Well, not
Don't worry,
really.
it's
They usually go over in one
Let's
arm.
start here.
My dear,
That's just
what
the
a
whole thing.
relief. Not to mention a delight to see you here at last.
Hey, she's been being this.
I see you in the AGV suit have taken excellent care of each other.
Why my
They're
feet?
inseparable.
The data, people.
I'm
the
missing
data.
at least 20
Are
centimeters.
you going to sync up the satellite, or should I postpone the launch to make time for a family reunion?
How about you do your fucking job?
I was just saying hello to Alex and Gordon.
Oh, fine. No one grants me a moment's peace, but by all means, unroll the red carpet.
Good grief. I only meant they might. Oh, never mind him. Now, my dear, where is this data packet you've been carrying?
Just say if I should take the
Delay a
shot.
single moment, I'll never hear the end of it.
You have my word on it.
It's right here, Dr. Kleiner. We've got a ton of data. The strange thing is, it was all attached to a transmission from Judith.
Transmission? From Judith?
Do you mean the message didn't get through?
We've got to see this right away.
Just let me start the decoding process, and then we can
Let me help
the
you.
auxiliary control room.
For God's sake, hurry.
Yes, of course.
Another alarm?
Oh, what next in the parade of constant interruptions? Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Anyone? False alarms all day. Damn crows have been nesting in the tracks. I do not know how I am supposed to concentrate with all of this racket. Freeman. Freeman, you're not doing anything. Make yourself useful and find out what the hell is going on in there.
Yes.
How about you make yourself useful and go some fucking...
Feel better if you had a little.
Catch up with us when you're done.
Freeman!
mistake?
The blast doors will have sealed due to the alert, so you'll have to go through the bottom of the launch tube. I'll open this hatch to let you down. Now, once you're down there,
Get on it.
Raya let you into the secondary silo. Well, what are you waiting for, Freeman?
Shut the fuck
The
up.
situation's not going to investigate itself.
Oh, you need to take this. Didn't say anything about taking the lift.
Attention personnel, this is Dr. Magnuson. Since the secondary silo staff seem incapable of solving their little crow problem, you will be happy to hear we have put the popular Dr. Freeman on the job. We all look forward to his remedy, and I look forward to hearing the staff's excuses for why they couldn't handle it themselves.
Shut up, you whiny piece of bitch. Don't fall. Well, we... No, seriously, what 2 months supposed to go here. Will this be a failure state?
Well met.
Freeman! The Magnuson has instructed me to admit you into the secondary silo. The secondary silo can be reached through here.
So yeah, you're right. One of those fucking animals.
For God's sake, Freeman, what is taking you so long? Oh, I cannot concentrate with all of this racket. These feathered fiends are the most persistent I have ever... Wait, what is this?
Hey, an extra pair. Right through here. Magnuson must have sent you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh dear. This is a breach. A breach. Attention! Attention personnel! This is Dr. Magnuson. We are experiencing a breach of internal safety defenses. Please stand with us. Information of the breach.
Seems occupied some space. This bastard is already out of ammo. Yeah. You sure you're some other faithless? Oh. I shouldn't run around. most intense help picking up. And the other ways up there.
Attention, Freeman. It is critical that you seal the overhead silo doors and stop this infiltration.
Don't explode too late. No. Doesn't look like it. Once. You're right about that. Got that screw.
Freeman, I repeat, there has been a breach of the secondary silo by way of the overhead launch doors. I will trust you to seal the silo doors. Freeman, have you heard a word I've been saying? It's up to you to seal the launch doors.
Fuck off, or you can do it yourself. Yeah, it's not it. Well then. I'm doing well at handling this because it keeps flipping my weapon.
Is anyone still alive in there? If you can hear me, Freeman, for God's sake, close the overhead silo doors. Freeman, are you still in the secondary silo?
Magnuson, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna give you a wedgie when I come back. You don't want to get me on.
This is Dr. Magnuson, and I am pleased to announce the secondary silo has been sealed. Well, back to work.
Gordon, thank goodness you're okay.
Glad that's over. We couldn't get in till you sealed off the silo when the blast doors opened up.
Regrettably true.
I better let my dad know you're all right. Dad?
Yes, Alex. Is everything okay? Is Gordon all right?
Yes, he's fine. And thanks to him, the base is secure.
Good, good. We're about to watch the transmission from Judas.
We'll head right over.
The Freeman must follow.
Right.
If you would take the Freeman from here, I can return to my place of honor at the side of the Magnuson.
Sure thing. Thanks for the help.
It's really honorable.
Dr. Kleiner told me that Judith headed north in a helicopter right after they got here.
Okay, can you replay? Oh, for fuck's sake. It's nice that you whine to me about the issue.
I'm fairly sure I've pinned down the location of the project. It's hard to say how much of it might have survived intact or whether there's anything remaining that could compromise our work if it were discovered by the Combine. We'll need to take a close look at it, of course, but I should be able to give a better opinion within a few hours. If the site is where we think it is, then it should be no more than... I'm gonna cut this short. We may have been spotted.
I should never have let her go.
There was no stopping her, Eli. Wait a moment. There's something else here. It's the Borealis.
Good God.
Incredible!
What? The Borealis? It's real?
Oh yes, quite real, despite its almost legendary stature. Our peers at Aperture Science were at work on a project of some promise, but in their rush to beat Black Mesa for funding, they must have compromised ordinary standards of risk. We heard their research vessel had simply disappeared, vanished, with all hands, and even part of the dry dock. Few believed the Borealis would ever be seen again.
It should have been lost forever.
Ah, but now that we've found it, we can use it against the Combine.
Did you...
Use it. That thing has to be destroyed.
But think of the advantage for
Listen,
humanity.
I'm the one with the
We
gun.
can't simply waste all that
Has
potential.
Black Mesa taught you anything? There's no controlling that kind of power.
Well, yes. There's always a risk, Eli. But my goodness, we have coordinates, blueprints, hailing frequencies. Quite ingenious of Dr. Mossman to hide it all in the carrier wave.
Well, that means she's still alive up there. But if the Combine catches, they'll tear out everything she knows. There'll be nothing left of her.
But we don't know for sure
I won't
that...
take that chance. I'm going after her.
Now, Eli, the only thing worse than Judith falling into their hands would be if they should get a hold of you. She may know the particulars of the Borealis, but you know everything about the Resistance.
Listen to Dr. Kleiner, Dad. Gordon and I are more than able to handle this. We'll get her back.
Kleiner, where are you? Why isn't the decoding finished?
Oh, fine. The code. Yes, Magnuson. It just needs a little bit longer.
You're waiting for the Combine's go-ahead. They'll soon be here to give it to you in person.
I'll hurry it along, Magnuson. I'll be back as soon as I finish.
I have enough bullets for everyone in here,
Not again.
including myself.
I can't let it happen again. Not another Black Mesa.
Dad, prepare for unforeseen consequences.
What did you say?
Dad! Okay. It's okay. Just lean into me. Let's get you off your feet.
Thank you, baby.
What?
I'll be fine in a minute or two.
Okay. Do you
It's
need
one of
anything?
those hardcore running bullets.
Actually, Alex, would you mind getting me a cup of tea? There's a hot plate in the old staff room.
I'll be right back. Gordon, keep an eye on him.
We're not going anywhere. Thank you, baby.
You're right. You're not going anywhere. So, what about yourself?
Unforeseen consequences.
Yeah, that's weird.
The last time I heard those words was back at Black Mesa. You had just stepped into the test chamber when he whispered them in my ear.
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about.
what?
Our mutual friend.
The kid? The kid?
When he brought in that crystal, I knew I should have aborted that damn test, but I didn't. The whole world went to hell that day. And now,
Always go for the
now he's using my little girl.
even if it's
putting the words in
quote-unquote
her
too
mouth.
late.
God damn it. I should have known when he rescued her it was for his own damn reasons.
And he is a bit of a weird
Gordon, there's so much I need to tell you. Between us, we may finally have a chance of,
Here you go.
How about we go back?
Is everything all right?
This doesn't involve you.
All right, people, change of plans. There is no way we can launch before those Striders are...
I can launch plenty.
Excuse me if I'm interrupting tea time. I'll just step out until you've finished, if that's more convenient.
Magnuson?
Well,
Watch
Freeman,
your
I believe I
fucking
found
mouth.
the perfect use for you. Follow me.
That's not the perfect use for this.
we'll talk later.
I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Freeman, Striders are coming. A single one of those damn things could shoot down our rocket. We don't dare launch until all Striders are destroyed. Now, you've proved yourself capable, and the staff seem to respect you. Therefore, I'm putting defense of White Forest and this ingenious new weapon of mine in your hands. We call it the Magnuson device. Not my chosen label, you understand, but it seemed to please the personnel.
It's your chosen.
Now look lively in there. Warm up the delivery port. Whatever you say. Now what it is a sort of sticky bomb, although cleverer than that makes it sound. From your point of view, you merely pitch the device at the Strider's hull, then blow it up. I've struggled with a mechanism for launching the device, but... well, your zero-point energy field manipulator clears up that little problem. Now follow me, and we'll let you get in some practice while we still have time. Don't be alarmed, Freeman. This Strider's days of impaling your friends are a thing of the past. Now, out in the field, we'll supply you with all the Magnuson devices you need through delivery ports like this one.
For the safety of the base, these devices are deactivated. They cannot explode like those you will find in the field.
That's right. Now toss it at the main body of the Strider. Good. Now, take out the... there you go. Not too difficult at this range, is it? Gets a bit harder when it's moving about and firing at you, of course. Now, let's move on to a more challenging task. Uriah, send the target to the far end of the rails.
It's pretty cool that you have your name. I guess that you're just instance your mind.
Very well. Try it now.
I'm fucking nervous for all this.
Magnificent device, isn't it? I'll be right over here when you are ready to head out. Had enough? The car is fueled and ready to go.
Let's get this fucking
Every building in the valley has its own dispenser port, so you'll have ample supply of explosives. Now, I must get back to my rocket, Freeman.
I don't think I'll...
I'm relying on you not to squander my trust, or my Magnusons. Oh, and Freeman, if you pull this off, I might just forgive you for that debacle at Black Mesa. You know the one I mean, involving a certain microwave casserole.
There's gonna be two of these for your skull. I'm not looking forward to it.
Hey, Dr. Freeman, over here. I've taken a few liberties with your car. Check it out. I added a rack for Magnuson devices back here.
Nice.
I tweaked your onboard radar so the combines show up red on the dashboard unit now. Plus, it'll send a homing signal to your HEV suit in case you get separated from your car. No need to thank me. Now check this map. We're right here at the south end of the valley. Rest of the gang's up north by the old sawmill, here. Head on up there, and they'll fill you in on the battle plan. I'll be staying here to watch the field and send status updates. Good luck out there.
Shouldn't we have gotten some heavy cannons or something?
sawmill at the far end of the valley.
I'll do my best.
Perimeter's clear. Still no sign of incursion. Keep alert.
At least I can use this to go down once.
They're waiting for you in the sawmill. That way.
Hey, which way?
Magnus is over here, Freeman.
Wait, west. Is this the mill? This is local storage. Fuck it, I might as well resupply on. Let's hope the steering doesn't fuck up. Oh, that must be the phone. Let's try this connection and building.
The sawmill is that way. They're expecting you.
That way? Thank you. Okay, I see you.
Come closer. So, they've sent Freeman, have they? Good man. We've counted a dozen Striders just north of us. Our job is to keep them from reaching the base to the south. If they get close enough for one good shot at the silo, the whole launch is a bust. And in case Striders aren't bad enough, recon indicates they're being escorted by packs of hunters. Now, what I want you to do...
Attention!
Uh-oh.
North perimeter breach.
All right, people, this is it.
We have a Strider approaching from the crane.
Go! Oh boy, here we go. Remember, keep them distracted while Freeman takes them down. Oh, man, this is gonna be bad. I'm gonna make it.
Fuck my weakness, shit. What?
Strider at the sawmill.
Wait. Piece of shit. Chris.
Magnuson would be proud.
Keep an eye out. It looks like hunters are traveling with the Striders. They're working in packs. Now we have a Strider coming in from the water tower.
Take this med kit.
Striders coming from the cranes.
The bastards thoughts can range computations to the point where they fucking deliver them through them. It's just styling them. They would die. Again. a medkit, you idiot.
Another strider coming in towards what used to be the sawmill.
Okay. Drop it in.
Now we have a strider coming in from the water tower.
Magnuson's over here, Freeman!
No time to reload.
Strider getting close to the base. They're closing in on the silo. Hold them off.
I think I suck.
Another Strider from the water tower.
Yeah, they're coming right now. Get it done.
Looks like that was the last one. Wait a minute. Get ready, everyone. We've spotted drop ships carrying even more Striders. We have about a minute before they hit, so gear up. This is gonna get ugly before it's over.
I think they stuck this. Question mark. What's the how many are left?
Drop ships incoming!
Well aware, but I don't really have health for anything.
We have a Strider coming in from the crate. Now there's one at the sawmill. They're coming from everywhere. Strider spotted at the water tower.
Please tell me this isn't right. Heads up, people, we are not done yet. Another
just spotted at the sawmill.
Are you kidding me? How many more?
One more in the crane.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. Keep up the good work, Doc. Must have brought in every strider on the pack.
Come on.
Nice one, Freeman.
We did it! We held them off! Good work, everyone! Attention! Attention! The Striders have been defeated! All personnel return to base immediately! Repeat! All personnel return to base immediately!
I think my hands are actually shaking.
Hey, Gordon Freeman. Wow. Thanks, Freeman.
Wow, Gordon. You were amazing out there. Come on.
I was average at best. Lost 3 positions and got in positions and got myself killed a few times.
The launch is in its final stages. The portal's close to opening, but Dr. Magnuson sure will be in time to stop it.
Again, then. I like how they were just completely stuck and now it's just
Hold
a
on a
mess.
moment, Kleiner. Ah, Freeman. Well, I see the Magnuson device performed flawlessly. I feel compelled to thank you personally for saving my rocket. So, thank you. Well, that's enough chit-chat. I've got a rocket to launch.
Wow. For a minute there, I thought you were gonna get a hug.
Powered and ready.
Let's go to the control room. We can get a great view of the launch from there.
Did you do that? This one. Flight termination system.
Well, here we are again. While you were out having fun, I found an old helicopter that I was able to get working. I've got it all packed up and ready to go. Never a dull moment, huh?
You fucking think I had
See a payload anomaly of approximately 8.5 pounds.
Yeah, it was this shit.
It's certainly not worth scuttling up.
At last.
Ah, Gordon. Hell of a job you did out there, son.
Let's not forget that with the Magnuson device, those
Fuck.
Striders practically destroy themselves.
Yes, well, I think perhaps Gordon had something to do with their success.
I suggest we adjourn this meeting of the Mutual Admiration Society until after we have launched our rocket. Now, I believe we're ready to start the auto sequence.
I believe Gordon should have the honor.
You'll hear no objection from me.
It's all yours, Gordon.
Silo doors open.
This is kind of the opposite of Generation Zero. And you just get that out of the fucking thing.
Steady on.
T-minus 10, 9,
We're launching.
8, 7, 6,
Let's see if I can get a good shot.
3, 2,
Orgasm!
We did it!
We sure did.
Myself.
Yes!
Fantastic.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Now it is still too early to celebrate. We need to reach altitude and transmit the signal.
Too right. The clock is ticking.
We couldn't have cut it any closer if that was our intention.
It is going to work, right?
It has to.
Once the rocket is in range of the portal, we'll be able to switch on the xenium resonator.
Well, let's get outside. I'd like a better view of the fireworks.
There should be quite a show. Regrettably, I can't come out with you. Magnuson and I will need to keep a close eye on the rocket's trajectory.
Aren't you going to see us off?
Just as soon as this is wrapped up, I wouldn't dream of letting you go without a proper goodbye.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. You too, Dr. Magnuson.
Indeed.
We'll catch up with you in a moment, sweetheart. Gordon, hold up a
Dog,
second.
there you are.
The more I think about that warning from our friend, the more I'm convinced it has to do with Borealis. Don't be deceived. That ship must never be used. You have got to destroy it.
Thing
At
is,
the cost.
Where are you two? You're gonna miss it.
Be right there, Alex. Gordon, thanks for everything you've done. For Alex, for all of us.
we don't really
Couldn't be
need
prouder if you were my own son. Now, when you get back, we've got a lot to talk about.
Come on.
He's really selling off his daughter.
Gordon, Alex,
Dear
look at
God,
the
this
portal.
has to work.
We've activated the resonator.
This is it.
Oh,
My goodness.
It's actually
yes. We did it. We did it, Gordon.
We sure as hell did, and not a moment too soon.
I'll bet the Combine aren't too happy right now.
You got that right, sweetheart. But we've got plenty to celebrate. I wish you didn't have to head off so soon. If only it weren't so critical.
It's okay, Dad. We'll find Judith and bring her back. Dog? Hey, where are you? What a nut. Don't go too far.
be nice to the pupper. Now we're gonna get this entire sequence. This is actually the first time
Well, there
I've
she is.
been
Gassed up
there
and ready to
while
go.
holding the
Remember to
control.
keep in constant contact. We have no idea what to expect.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll be all right.
I just wish all this didn't have to fall on you, Alex. Your mother would be so proud.
Dad.
What happened to your thumb?
Come on, Gordon. The chopper's waiting for us.
Are you sure you have everything you need?
I think so. Dr. Kleiner gave us the Borealis coordinates. We'll keep the hailing frequency open on the chopper radio in case Judith tries to reach us again.
Good idea. She could well make another attempt.
Oh no. Dad! Gordon! Help! Dad!
Run, man.
Dad! Oh. Get away!
Did it play Half-Life Alex before this?
Destroy that ship! Whatever it takes! Destroy it!
Don't! Dad, look out! No! Dad! Dad! God damn it, let go of him! Oh my God!
I love you, sweetheart. Close your eyes, honey.
I love you, Dad!
Don't look.
No! Oh my God, no! No!
Now it's just schlepping all this.
Gordon!
Dog! Always make me fun this stuff.
Dad! Oh God! Dad! Dad! Dad, please! Dad! Oh my God! No! No! Oh my God! Dad! No! Don't leave me!
That's some serious acting, honestly. And that's where it's been for like 15 years or something. Well, actually, that isn't true. They did remake Half-Life Alex where you basically retcon all of this. And if you've seen my playthrough of Half-Life Alex, you know how that is. Actually, if you've seen anything. It isn't a spoiler anymore. You're allowed to watch it. You're allowed to know that timey-wimey, fuggy-shuggy shenanigans goes on. And Eli's death gets reversed. Which is ironic because I'm pretty sure that his voice actors since passed. The question is what Paul is thinking about, because I assume that there's someone in there who's just itching to make something more. But then again, they are perfectionists to a fucking fault. I don't mean like they make a perfect product, but they have a vision for something, and that's just, for example, Half-Life. Half-Life 1 had a lot of limitations. With the fact, for example, that it had several, it didn't only have enemies, it also had allies, which was till then mostly a thing in Doom mods, mainly, because they were really RPG about it. But also with how it told the story and the dynamic ways that the enemies were spawning, that was something that was really new in Half-Life. In Half-Life 2, there was more the physics. That was the big deal. That was one, and all of them, every game has had some. Half-Life 1 had the Bone Crusher, Ravenholm, where you literally had to go through only using the ground. The Epistle 1 had where you would mostly use the ground. There were still some exceptions, but it would mostly be the ground. And this one had no Chomsky to show that resistant drops could also function. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what they would innovate for next because they have tried with VR. And if I'm being honest, it would be more interesting if Half-Life Alex, the one that's technically a spin-off, is the one that's exclusive to VR. Maybe they have a hybrid mode for the next one they release, and I don't think they'll make episode 3. I think it will be flat out Half-Life 3. But then there's also the issue that Epistle 3 kind of left it in a time that, well, Epistle 3. You might know it, you might not. Fan fiction that Mark Laidlaw had made when his NDA expired, which he has since taken down because it didn't really fulfill him and it was more a spur of the moment thing. It would have been a great, you could say, structure for it. But now the fact that G-Man at the end of that takes on Electra and Gordon has already been resolved in Half-Life Alyx. So I'm not really sure what they're going to do there. Maybe the Combine will just completely be swept aside because the big bad is going to the G-Man and whoever he's fighting, whoever he works with. I have no idea where to take the story and but they also have this bad habit of leaving it on a cliffhanger. When it seems like, for example, here, the portal isn't closed. The Combine on Earth of the last Combine are going to be on Earth because their connection is severed. Unless they start an entirely new invasion, but that seemed only possible by the Black Mesas. So I'm not entirely sure what the fuck be doing because the Combine are a threat in the sense that an octopus using a tentacle can still do stuff, but ultimately it's cut off from the body. It's kind of the state that the Fleets machines was left in Generation Zero after the main Fleets core was killed and was destroyed. They are not gonna be, they're gonna be able to cause damage, but they're not gonna be able to pose a serious threat, or at least not a long-lasting threat. Also because they're so heavily modified, they will die out eventually. They all, as far as I know, they're all sterile, but they won't at least be sterile because they've kind of just been turned into, they've basically just been turned into soldiers. Biological robots like that. So I'm not entirely sure what Enough of my musings. I'm not a game developer. I'm an industrial technician, and sometimes I feel inadequate at that too. I think I have some imposters. Regardless, that's gonna be it for this time. Thank you all for watching. It's been pretty fun. Until next time, stay safe. Over and out.